If you're just starting to work out and you want to be lean, athletic, and aesthetic, aka athletic, this is the video for you. Today I'm about to tell y'all how to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time, aka body recomposition. What up, y'all? My name is Susu. I'm the one Sule. I'm a D1 football player and I am the founder of Athletics. Welcome to Athletics University, classes in session. And y'all, just sit back and sit tight. I'm about to take care of y'all. Don't even worry about it. And if you want to see my training that I'm doing to get fast right now, stick around to the end of the video. So there's no better combination of being extremely strong, having big muscles, but also being shredded, you know, like having that definition, you know what I'm saying? Having them abs, just looking good and feeling good. And that's what we're all about here at Athletics. Athletics is all about combining the best of both worlds, being athletic, but also aesthetic. Having the ability to perform and move and be strong like an athlete, but also, you know, being able to go to the beach, take your shirt off and have everybody looking at you with them sexy eyes. But the question is, how do you do this? Because let's be real, a lot of y'all starting off, you're probably not like extremely skinny, so you don't have to like bulk, but you're probably not extremely fast, so you don't have to lose a bunch of weight. That is where the body recomposition comes in, aka the meta. Okay, so you're probably like somewhere around skinny fat, you know, you got some flab on the stomach, but your arms aren't very defined like how you want them, so we gotta work around that, and I got the method for you. So with this entire method, understand each point builds on top of each other. So if you want to do number 5, you also got to do number 1, 2, and 3 and 4. You can't really do number 3 unless you also do number 2. You know, it all builds on each other. So just sit tight. I'm about to take care of y'all. Let's go. So number one, easy. You gotta lift heavy. Lift heavy is all it comes down to. We're talking big compound movements: squat, bench, RDL, power cleans, pull-ups, all the big movements that work a lot of different muscles. You want to do this 3 times a week. Do 3 times a week, full body. So one day you go in, you do like squats and bench press. Another day you go in, you do pull-ups and power clean. Another day you go in and you can do like Bulgarian split squats and shoulder press. And look, if y'all want to know how to do this, I got videos on this. You should see a card pop up on the screen right now, but also I got my school community, Athletics University, below, so you can also check that out there. I go fully in depth on how to build an athletic body there. But yeah, pretty much you want to lift 3 times a week. You want to do big compound exercises when you're going, and on top of that, you also want to lift intense. Like, it's not enough to just go to the gym and say like, oh, I went 3 days a week and I lifted and did this and did 3 by 12. No, you got to go and really push yourself. Low reps, like 4 to 6 reps, stuff that builds strength, because muscle comes from being strong, comes from getting strong and having strength. So the more strong you are, the more muscle you're gonna have. And on top of that, that's just gonna burn fat, because when you're in the gym and you're like moving intense, like you should go in the gym with no headphones on. No headphones. You should go in the gym and strictly go in there to work, build yourself, build your body, strengthen your mind, strengthen your body, all that good stuff. Moving on to number 2, fasting. So fasting is super simple, y'all. It's just where you don't eat for a certain period of time. If you're just starting out, you should start with intermittent fasting. This means you're only going to eat from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. So you have an 8-hour feeding window. You're not going to eat less food. You're just going to eat less frequently. You're going to eat in a more condensed window. Because what this is going to do is during this time where you're not eating from, let's say, 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. the next day, you're going to experience a host of benefits. BDNF, brain-derived neurotropic factor, is going to go up. You're going to get smarter. HGH is going to go up, human growth hormone. You're going to look younger. Insulin is going to go down. It's going to be harder to gain fat, meaning you lose more fat. Testosterone is going to go up. So you're going to be strong. You're going to be brimming with confidence, vitality, energy. All this host of benefits, all just from changing when you eat. You don't need to eat less. You just need to eat less often. And if you want a little bonus as well, don't forget also check out the video that I made on fasting up here. But on top of that, don't forget, if you decide to go train fasted, you're going to burn even way more fat. So ideally what you should do is wake up, skip breakfast, go to the gym, or, you know, run some sprints or something. And then while you're like, you know, working out and lifting, you're just going to be like a fat burning machine. Like, fat is literally going to fly off your body. You might want to be careful with this. You're going to need to buy new clothes. You're going to need to make sure that like you have protection around you, because all the shorties are going to be swarming around you. Like, it's going to get crazy, bro. You're going to lose a bunch of fat doing this. And moving on to number 3 is eating habits. Mainly focus on protein. When it comes to protein, eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Some people might say this a lot. You might not need that much, but this is just what I stick to. I eat a lot of protein. Pause. So you want to get your protein sources ideally from like grass-fed organic meat sources, whether that's from chickens, whether that's from eggs, whether that's from turkey, whether that's from fish, wild caught fish, or whether that's from beef, grass-fed and organic. Always go for grass-fed and organic, because you don't want to be eating meat that's been eating a bunch of soy, a bunch of grains, because that energy, that shitty energy, is going to get transferred into you, and you're not going to look or feel at your best. So make sure you get healthier food options. And also what the protein is going to do is it's actually going to keep you full. So when you first start fasting, it can be a little hard because you're so used to eating breakfast all the time. But what happens when you eat the protein, you add in a way more protein. For one, obviously it's going to be easier to build muscle. On top of that, your metabolism goes up. So you're actually burning a lot more fat. But on top of that, you also stay full for longer. So during the time when you're not eating, you're not going to be hungry because you've already filled up on all the vital nutrients and minerals that you need, which you can get from meat. Pause. So get your protein in. 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. I don't care if you say it's expensive. I don't care, because at the end of the day, you're investing in your future self. You're investing in looking and feeling at your best. So invest in the future. Invest in your future self and make yourself proud. And on top of that, also obviously cut out the shitty foods, cut out the fast food, cut out the seed oils, cut out the processed garbage, the chips, the candies, the cookies, the cakes, all that bullshit. We don't do that over here. We eat real organic foods. Meats, fruits, and veggies. Simple. Leave it at that. And number 4, this is more like a hidden tip that not a lot of people know about, is just start walking more. Like, start walking to class, start walking to the public transport, start taking more public transport so that you got to walk there. Start walking to the store if you got stores nearby. If you got neighbors or friends nearby that you can walk to, walk there. Just walk as much as possible. You want to be getting at least 10,000 steps a day, because what this does is, for one, it's going to burn fat without making you hungry. But on top of that, you're also just going to get the body moving very well. You know, walking just stimulates a lot of processes in the body. It ups your metabolism, it lowers inflammation, it just gets blood flowing and circulating so that you're boom, 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 boom. You're like a system. You're a well-oiled machine moving good. And when you're walking, you can throw on like a podcast if you need to get the extra steps in. But really, you should just get it by living a regular life where you have to socialize with people and you got to like go to different places throughout your day. Because another thing I want to stress is, like, you shouldn't make working out your number 1 priority. Unless it's like your job, unless you're an athlete or something, working out should not be your number 1 priority. It should be something that enhances your life. You know, like by working out, you know, you get lean, feel good, get strong, get more muscle, and now, like, you know, you add that to your rest of your life where you have more energy, more confidence. It shouldn't be everything. So anyways, back to the walking though. When it comes to walking, just make sure that when you're walking, either throwing a podcast to learn something, or, you know, just walk and say hi to people. Like, make sure you're interacting with people. Don't just walk by people like an NPC, okay? I hate that. I hate that with a burning passion. It's been like I walk by someone and they act like I don't exist. Like, that's just so weird to me. Like, bro, we're just humans. Like at the bare minimum, it's just like, when I walk by someone, I like to just be like, what's up? Or like, hi. Now, of course, I go to school here at the University of Miami right now for like the next 2 weeks. But yo, people here, I'm gonna just say, it'd be weird. Like, people will act like you don't exist, and I don't like that at all. That stuff is so weird to me. So cut that out. If you're walking, you know, just try to socialize with people. You never know who you're gonna meet. You never know whose day you might brighten up. So just be a good person, pretty much. And last but not least, number 5 is to have patience, y'all. Have patience. Look, the journey from going from fat to fit, or skinny fat to jacked, and, you know, getting lean, getting muscular, burning fat, it takes time. It doesn't take that much time realistically. Like, when you look at it, like, really, like 2 months is all you need. But you got to stay patient, because there's going to be days where, like, you're like, oh, like nothing's changing, but I'm doing everything good. I'm fasting, I'm working out, I'm walking, I'm eating protein, I'm eating good. But, you know, maybe you don't see anything change on the scale. You just got to have patience, okay? Be patient. Like, at the bare minimum, give yourself 3 months. Do this for 3 months. And I know you're like, oh my God, that's such a long period of time. But like, bro, if you're going to be alive for the next 80 years, 3 months is like what? Not even 1% of that. So just take the time to invest in yourself so that you can literally enhance the rest of your life. And not to mention, live longer, live healthier, feel better, look better, all this other stuff. So just have patience. Start meditating. Morning and night is what I always recommend. Like, I actually meditate 3 times a day. I meditate once in the morning, I meditate once like midday as like a little reset, and then I meditate and pray before going to bed. So try it out. Start with like 30 seconds, literally 30 seconds. I know y'all can last 30 seconds. At least I would hope so. Jeez. So I would hope that you can last 30 seconds. And then, you know, from there, after like a couple of days, build up to a minute, like morning and night, then 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. You know, don't expect to go from 0 to hero overnight. Gradually build up and get better at meditation. This is just going to fix everything. You're going to be calmer. Your anxiety is going to go away. You're just going to make way better decisions. You're going to have so much more clear mental focus. life is just gonna get better. And also just like be grateful and enjoy the journey. Going like changing your body is just a whole journey. You change as a whole person. Your mindset changes, obviously your body changes, and just your whole energy, aura, and vibe is gonna change. So enjoy the journey. I like me personally, like where I'm at now, I look back and I'm like, dang, like when I was like a little skinny dude, like, you know, I look back and I'm very fond of those times. So understand, like, you're gonna get to where you want to go if you put in the work, if you stay disciplined, if you stay consistent. So just enjoy the journey, bro. As simple as that. Enjoy the journey and be grateful every day. I want you to write down 3 things that you're grateful for right now if you're still watching this video. Because if you're still watching this video, I know you a real one because you stuck around this long. So I know that you're one of the real homies. So make sure you go write down those 3 things. And yeah, with all that being said, that's going to be all for the video, y'all. My name is Susu. I'm the one, Sule. Go join the Athletics University, the school community that I just made. It's got workout programs. It's got stuff on recovery. It's got stuff on nutrition. It's even got stuff on like mindset. It's got stuff on socializing. It's got stuff on lifestyle design. Just like pretty much bossing up, leveling up your life. Not to mention, I'm going to be in there. I'm going to be doing calls a few times a week. And like, yo, we just going to create a good dialogue. Like if y'all got ideas, if y'all got stuff that you want to share, if y'all want a group of like-minded individuals, go join the community below. Trust me, it's worth every penny. And yeah, don't forget, also follow me on X and Instagram at the one Sule. With all that being said, stay up and stay blessed. I really appreciate y'all for watching this video. Also, here's the training.
You want to go to war? Come on. You want to go to war? Let's take you to war, okay?
All right, so I just finished the workout. Shoot, you know, we're looking solid, looking athletic. Let's see how much I'm weighing. Ooh, what's that? What's that? 190. Nah. This is what I'm eating today. 2 pounds of ground beef, sprinkle some yeast on top, some popcorn, and then I got blueberries and dark chocolate. I'm about to throw some honey on there. Yeah, that's the meal for today. Oh, and before I forget, don't forget, check out my last video on how I conquered no fap. It's gonna show up at the end of the screen. So yeah, dooski.